guys, welcome back to another video. We back again with another video. You all guys know this is Geo. If you didn't watch the interview that I did with him, make sure you go and watch it. So you see the title, you know the video is about bullying. Now I've done a bullying video before, but this is an add-on because I've learned like new information and stuff. Question for you is, what is your opinion on bullying?
I think honestly, it's so funny because I just came from Bermuda. I spoke about it to like over 1,000 students, and my thought with bullying is like, no one is born a bully.
True.
No one is born a bully. I think that if someone is bullying, there's always something else that's happening. So it's not like, okay, like, so let's say like I'm bullying you. Mm-hmm. It may have nothing to do with you. You just happen to be the guy who's near me that day. But a lot of times what happens with bullying, I believe, is like it has more to do with what the person is feeling. And I think when we go to school and a lot of different places we go to, we're never taught how to handle our negative feelings. So if I'm upset, if I've been let down, anything, I'm angry, you never were taught, if you're angry, just take a little time out, blow off some steam, and then come back. Because we've never been, someone never went and taught you that stuff, you now are handling your bad emotions in an unhealthy way, and that comes out in the form of bullying.
My opinion on bullying is, well, to add on him, because that's exactly what I feel. Because people don't just bully for no reason. There's obviously a dark emotion, like story behind why a person is being bullied or like get bullied. I don't like bullying. I've been bullied before and I've been a bully. I'm not a bully anymore and I don't get bullied.
I think to what your point is that if someone says something negative to you, it's almost like someone cooking a bad meal. If you don't like what they're cooking, you don't gotta eat it.
Sure. Right?
So if they're saying stuff that you don't like, don't digest it. Just let it go in through one ear and out the other. And obviously if it's repeatedly, then obviously there must be a reason why that's happening, and sometimes the best way to overcome bullying is just asking a question.
Nah. So when I came over here, I got bullied a lot. From like my first year in 4th grade to, let's say, about like 6th grade, I got bullied. So that's 4th grade, 5th grade. It's like 4 years. Because I got held back, so I did 4th grade 2 times. Yeah, I got bullied a lot because I talk different. Obviously, I got my Guyanese accent.
Don't miss that. You just said something very key. You got bullied because you talk different. You know what I realized? I realized a lot of people, the core of bullying is differences.
It is.
And it's like, just because you talk different doesn't mean it's better or worse. It's just different. like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so sometimes people like, you don't speak English the way I speak English. Like, I grew up in a Haitian house. And so when I spoke English, it had more like a Haitian accent to it. Mm-hmm. And people made fun of me because it was different. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's very important to realize. Let's appreciate our differences.
You can't make fun of people because they're different. We all different. Nobody's the same. Twins are not the same. They got two different thumbprints too. Yeah. Even though they're twins. And some of the stuff I got bullied on was like people calling me ugly, people saying I got Ebola. I remember when that came out, I was really violated. People used to just hate me for no reason, like call me ugly and not be my friend for no reason when I never did anything to anybody. I remember one situation, I actually had like no friends for like, let's say about 1-2 years. I used to be, let's say, depressed. I would say be like depressed about it. I never had no suicide thought while I was getting bullied because I obviously thought I know that me killing myself wasn't going to be worth it. So I never had that suicidal thought. I stopped getting bullied. I don't know why, but I just stopped. Like going into 7th grade, I didn't get bullied.
What was the reason you were a bully? Because you said you were a bully as well. What was the reason why you were a bully? Oh,
so in some situations I didn't know I was bullying people because, you know, like if you make a joke towards somebody, it was just like a joke. You don't think it's serious.
Now you know it was a form of bullying.
Yeah, it was a form of bullying. But
why did you tell the joke?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't got a good explanation on that.
Yeah.
So I don't really know.
So then it would make me think that sometimes we do bully without even knowing that we're actually doing it.
Sometimes you don't know that you're bullying. And to whoever I bullied that I didn't know I was bullying, I apologize for it. I was a really bad person back then. Story about like you being bullied?
So I wasn't really bullied. So I wasn't bullied when I was younger. And one of the biggest things I realized is like, even when I saw bullying, it only came up because people were just not satisfied with themselves. You know, I think what I talk about when I talk about bullying in schools is like, yo, we all got greatness. So if we got greatness, and there's two things: there's greatness and there's hate. Great hate, right? You can't have both of them at the same time. I could either hate on you, or I could try to pursue my greatness. I can't pursue both. So what I tell people is, give me your hate, and I'll give you your great. Like, I'll show you that you're great, that you're special. Mm-hmm. It takes so much work to like become great at anything that I ain't got time to waste hating on you when I'm trying to go and focus on what great I need to go and accomplish. So I realized that a lot of people, it really was a deeper problem. And when people understand that there's greatness, their greatness is not being robbed by somebody else, and you can still have it, then it gets them to change their focus. Yeah. And once you change your focus to you, then you ain't got time to focus on them, and then you become great. And then when everybody becomes great, it just becomes a great environment to be in.
So what advice do you have for people? Well, let's start off with the bullies. What advice do you have for the bullies? Then we're going to say what advice you have for people that being bullied.
For the bullies, I would say first and foremost, the way you feeling is not acceptable. So if you're feeling pain, you're feeling hurt, you're feeling neglected, I want you to know that it's not okay that you feel that way, and I'm sorry that you even feel that way. I would say for you to go and express that to somebody else so that someone could help affirm you. You're not crazy. You're not a bad person. A lot of times we think like when we do these bad things that we're a bad person. No, you just made a bad decision, but it doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It's just that you made a bad decision. So I would say that the same way you made that decision, you could also make a good decision to do something good. Because I really truly believe you are a good person. So what I would say is, don't dismiss your feelings. What you're feeling is real. You don't need to deny them. But I would say acknowledge them. Express what they do for you. And I would say, so before you go and act and do something, so let's say if I'm angry, before I go and beat up or try to do something to Esron, I would strongly suggest to you to write it down. Sure. Write down how you feel, what does it make you feel, because once you get it out in one shape or form, it'll kind of help take away the sting from it. It's almost like a bee with a stinger. If the bee doesn't have a stinger, it can make all the noise in the world. I'm not scared of it because it can't do nothing to me. Sure. The same thing. If you're feeling angry, you're feeling upset, put it on a piece of paper. Express it without doing it physically. Put it on paper, and I really truly believe that will help you in terms of therapy to kind of get it out of your system.
So that is cool to contribute to what Geo said, because those are really good answers. With me, like to the bullies, think about somebody bullying you. Like, how would you feel if somebody was bullying you? If you're gonna be like, I don't want that. Think about how the person feel when you bully them. Like, if you don't want to be bullied, how you think the people feel about you bullying them? How you think they feel? Like, say that I was bullying Geo, right? And then I think about, I don't want nobody to bully me, so let me just bully them. Like, that's not gonna work, because you obviously don't want nobody to bully you, so just don't bully anybody. Yeah. And like I said, if you got any feelings, either write it down or talk to somebody. If you don't have somebody, write it down. If you do have people in your life you can talk to them. So an advice I have for people that are being bullied, don't kill yourself. That's the biggest advice I can give you. Don't kill yourself, because it's not worth it. You have a bright future ahead, and you don't need nobody messing up your future for you or yourself. So if you're being bullied, tell teachers, family members, anybody you can come in contact with that's going to help you out. Talk to them about your situation and get it resolved. You got anything else about that?
Yeah, I mean, those who's being bullied, I would tell you that first and foremost, don't make a permanent decision in a temporary situation. So the thing that's happening to you, like honestly, I remember the friends that I had at 13. A lot of them we don't even talk anymore. So like you think it's gonna be forever and everybody's gonna know that bad thing that they said about you. It's not gonna be forever. It's gonna pass. You're gonna go to a different school. You're gonna go to a different place in your life. So I think that don't make that permanent decision. Like, oh my gosh, like I'm so upset with what's happening. I'm gonna go and you know, either do something in retaliation or you try to take your own life. I'll say don't do that. That's a permanent decision when you do something like that. So don't do that. And then in addition to that, I will say that one of the ways to take a sting away from a bully is to humanize the bully. What I mean by humanize him is don't look at the bully as a monster. Look at the bully as a regular person who's just having a bad day. And sometimes if you just ask, yo, what's wrong with you today? Like, or if you said something like, yo, I noticed that you're not your normal self. Like something got you angry. All of a sudden, when you acknowledge their feeling, the bully now starts to see that they are being seen by somebody else. They're like, oh, so someone actually cares about how I feel, and now all of a sudden that interrupts the pattern of the bully. What we normally do is just run away from the bully or we tell on the bully. But if we went and said, yo, Esron, like, let's say you cracked a joke on me real quick, right? And I'm like, yo, Esron, like, what's up with that? Like, are you alright? Like, I know you just cracked a joke on me and, you know, it was funny and all, but, like, is everything good with you? And all of a sudden, that puts you in a situation you're like, if someone asks you that, you don't even want to crack a joke on them no more. You're like, yo,
like a situation like that, if somebody asks me that, I'll obviously stop making I will stop making a joke and be like, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm gonna be like, I was just trying to make a funny joke towards you. But if you don't want me to make jokes towards you, I respect that.
Got you. So respect other people's wishes. No, yeah, that's huge. No, that's beneficial. I think hopefully those of you who are watching, you were able to get something, whether you're the bully or the bullied, or even if you're a bystander. Maybe you're not the bully. Maybe you're not the one being bullied, but you see somebody doing it. Any of these tips could go ahead and help you.
See something? Say something. It's not called snitching. It's called helping.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that one.
That was out of nowhere. I
like that one. That one was pretty good. All right, guys, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's it for the video. Thank Geo so much for taking time out of his day.
Yeah, I'm about to go back to work right now.
We know he got a busy schedule, so I like to thank him for making time out of the day just to do this video with a young, I'm about to say entrepreneur.
Why not? Own it. Speak it into existence.
That's right. I will own my own business. A future young entrepreneur. As for myself, a motivational speaker, a leader, songwriter.
You gonna write a book one day, right?
Of course.
Okay.
I need to do a book. Either write a book about my life or just wait. I'm not even gonna be like a movie. Write a book. One day I want to write a book because there's a bunch of stuff that goes on in this head that people need to know, and that's why I express it on my channel. So that's it for the video. I'd like to thank Geo again so much for this.
Appreciate you.
This won't be the last video. We'll be back with more videos. I hope you guys got something from this video. Make sure you share this video to anybody you think that would need this video. Whether they are bullied, being bullied, bystander, anybody that you think need this video, make sure you send this video to them. And if they don't want to watch the whole video, just send them a part that you would think that's gonna get them. Yeah, that's it. You know the drill. Please like, subscribe. Peace.